Today I'm going to show you how to add color to your pop art picture. So pull up your picture on Adobe Photoshop, and right now you should have the actual photo you're working with, and then you should have a black and white version, and that was step one. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you just want to select the figure you're working with. So if you hold down your control key and then you click over in, you want to click in the black and white version of the face and the body, but you want to click it over in the little tiny thumbnail layer. So I'm going over to my top layer and I'm going to click his body, and what's going to happen is you're going to end up with the selection tool, the crawling ants around your figure. Okay. Then you're going to want to put that in a new layer. So along the top, I go to Layer, New Layer, and I say OK. And now what's going to happen is I have a layer on top that's just the shape of Bruno Mars, and you'll have that for whoever your figure is. Okay. Now this is the area that we're going to want to add color in. So for example, I could take my paintbrush and add color. Okay. But what you want is you want to add color behind him. Okay, so with the crawling ants, you can't go outside of the lines, okay? But as I worked right now, you can see this color is a little transparent, so let's make it solid, okay? This color is right on top of the black. You want it to go behind the black. So if you take the style of this layer, right now it's normal, and if you change it to multiply, that's what's gonna make it go behind there, okay? So I'm just gonna go Control Z and get back to before I did the color, okay? My style was normal, so I'm going to change that to multiply. So now you can take whatever color you want to use. And let's say I go to the color picker and I wanted to give him a yellow shirt and say okay. So you can take your paintbrush and you can color in the sections that you want to do like this. Now you should know anytime you click on a tool, the options change. So along the top, the options open up. So right now I have a paintbrush that's sort of loose on the edges. If I want one that's harder and clear, I could go here. You can adjust the size, okay? So you can actually go through and pick your colors. So I'm just gonna go through and color his shirt in yellow, and then I wanna also do his skin tone, okay, to show you how to do it. And you don't have to do natural colors. You can do whatever sort of colors you want to do. They don't have to be local. Let's say I actually wanted to get his actual skin tone though for this. I'm going to hide this layer and go down to the actual photo of Bruno Mars. So if I go to the photo of him and I click the eyedropper, that will pick up any specific color. You got to think his skin tone is a lot of different colors. Like under here, it's really dark. It's almost a dark purple in this shadow. So it's very, very light here. So it's going to depend on the section of the face that you click. So you want to click something that you think is going to work. And now I'm going to go back to the top layer, okay, and I'm going to hide this in the back. So I'm going to go here. Got my crawling ants, okay. So now I can go ahead and now I can go in with my paintbrush and change the colors, okay. His ear, his neck. What I usually do is I usually go over the eyes and then I go in and I erase out the whites of the eyes. But you want to take your time and add different colors. You zoom in and work on adding your details. You can also add shading. I'm probably going to take, if I take this brown and I go a little bit darker and then I make it sort of opaque, a little less, I could add in sort of a shadow through here. Okay, you can add in highlights. I'm going to take the eraser, which I'm going to make continually smaller until it's the right size, and then I'm going to erase out the whites of his eyes. Okay, also you don't want like a super pink color for the lips if you're going with a natural color. So I might, you know, if I was doing his lips, I might want to go here. I might want to go to the brown, but then something, I might want to add in a little bit of pink, so I might want to lower it just a little bit. And I may want to find some sort of like a brownish pink, and then I might want to make it sort of opaque so you can see through it. And let's see, I'm going to make the brush smaller. that you may want to play around with coming up with a color that's going to work for you. Don't forget to really zoom in when you work on it, okay? So now, once you've got your color, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do your shadow in the next video. Once you have something you're happy with, you want to say File, Save. Okay, thank you. Next time I see you, we'll do the shadow together.